Guys, it's Aaliyah and this is day 17 of forcing myself to speak on camera for at least 60 seconds. And today's conversation is really about layoffs, specifically tech layoffs. I'm sure many of you have already heard that a certain tech company has let go of 4% of its workforce today. And while alhamdulillah, I wasn't directly impacted, my colleagues and friends were, and so it's been a very bittersweet day with a lot of conversations and crying. And yeah, it's just been very heavy because I think what no one tells you about going through layoff season, which this isn't my first round and it most certainly won't be my last, I know it, but what no one really tells you is that even though you may be safe for that round, there's this level of anxiety that you feel and also guilt because you were the one who didn't get let go, so you shouldn't be feeling any sort of anxiety, but also it brings about this air of uncertainty, which no one can really solve. You kind of just forget about it over time until the next round, which is unfortunate. But the big lesson that I think like my father-in-law and I talk about, and my mom talk about a lot as well, is that nothing is certain. Like, I know in Islam we talk about this often, but even in your role and like when we talk about it, it's like Allah's already decided what's going to happen with your future. So you make your dua and you do as best, like the best that you can, and it is what it is, right? Like, that's kind of what I've been trying to approach this layoff season with, because I have experienced it in the past at a previous tech startup, and during that time it was every week there was a new layoff, up to 6 months, and it wrecked my brain and I was crying all the time. I was super anxious, and I think like when I started to trust in Allah more about these things as well, it was like there's a plan at the end of it for me, and I keep telling myself that. So yeah, that's what's been on my mind today.